representing the second city state, City
I have never seen CM Punk more focused and determined than he is right now. The business at hand. Finally, he's got Jimmy Rave one-on-one. No Prince Nana, no Jade Chung interfering. They are locked inside the steel cage, and Jimmy Rave has nowhere to run.
It is pinfall submission, and as per Prince Nana's high-priced lawyers, escape rules in order to win this steel cage contest. Look at Punk.
Yeah, he's not even charging after Jimmy Rave. He knows that he's got him. He knows that now it's time to pay. Now it's time that he's going to get his hands on Jimmy Rave and do exactly what he's been trying to do for the past several months, but has been roadblocked by the embassy every step of the way.
This crowd absolutely electric. What an atmosphere we have here. I've never experienced anything like this. I didn't think anything could beat Joe versus Punk too, but wow. And Jimmy Rave, Punk going right for the throat, right for the jugular.
Rave trying to throw a punch. And trying to escape right off the bat. Punk will have none of it.
Punk's almost toying with him, except he gets kicked there.
And running to the door. Jimmy Rave wants no part of this matchup. He knows exactly what he's done to CM Punk over the course of the past several months, and he knows that once this match gets underway, CM Punk is going to maim him.
CM Punk has tried to bust Jimmy Rave open. He vowed to disfigure Jimmy Rave. He has tried to make Jimmy Rave bleed, but he has not been successful so far in this feud. Even in the no DQ match, even in the dog collar match last week in Manhattan, he has yet to tear the flesh of Jimmy Rave open.
Well, the deciding factor in that dog collar match and the fact that he wasn't able to bust open Jimmy Rave during that contest was all of the outside interference, all of the chicanery, all of the tomfoolery of the embassy at ringside. But that won't even be a factor in this match.
Look at this, Jimmy Rave now trying to make friends and shake hands. You gotta be kidding me. No way Punk's gonna buy that.
There's your answer. There's your answer. Blocks the attempt by Rave, and Punk just going to work on Rave. Firing away with closed fists. Anything goes. Puts on the brakes as Punk tries to send him into the cage. And now Rave firing back on Punk. Elevates Rave and drives him right into the cage and into the spine buster. And now just a flurry of punches.
Punk is going ballistic, just pummeling the face of Jimmy Rave.
Come on!
It's come down to this. It's come down to a steel cage, keeping Rave's associates out of the action. And no better place to get it done than right here in Punk's hometown of Chicago.
Then Punk just trying to cave in the face of Jimmy Rave with his bare fists.
That would be on the agenda tonight for Punk. He's made no bones about it. He's after one thing, and that's to put Jimmy Rave out of wrestling tonight. And there's nothing Nana can do. He's just standing, watching from the floor with a steel cage standing between himself and his man.
And Jimmy Rave sent into the steel mesh. He is busted open.
Punk finally getting some retribution for all the things that has been done to him. The bug spray to the eyes, trying to scrape off that tattoo. Jimmy Rave has been a thorn in the side of CM Punk for months now, and he's finally busted him open, caused the blood to flow out of the head of Jimmy Rave.
This bloodthirsty Chicago crowd loves it. The Second City State leader, their hometown hero, CM Punk, getting retribution. These same fans saw Punk's girlfriend Tracy Brooks take it out with the Rave Clash. They saw Punk blinded with the bug spray last time in Chicago.
Punk now with Rave, backed into the corner.
Punk trying to split that cut open more with his fists. We saw Punk almost bleed to death last week in that dog collar match at Manhattan Mayhem. He's trying to do the same to Rave right now as he drives him into the steel mesh again.
Just spears him face first into the cage. Punk very slow and methodical in his offense. He knows that he's finally got his hands on it.
He is just toying with Jimmy Rave. He has waited for this match, waited for this moment, and he is making sure that he enjoys it.
Once again, the forehead of Rave, the lacerated head of Rave, driven into the cage once again, causing that cut to be busted open even more.
Prince Nana seeing his investment being destroyed right now. Jade Chung trying to give words of encouragement to Jimmy Rave. The evil dictator of Ghana, West Africa. Oh, look at Punk now, cross faces on the bloody head of Jimmy Rave.
Think, Jimmy. It's all on the line.
And now just raking the face of Jimmy Rave across the cage.
Punk absolutely annihilating Jimmy Rave just like we thought that he would.
Snapmares him over, kick right to the back of the head. This match has been all CM Punk for the past several minutes.
Since the very start, Jimmy Rave unable to do anything. Punk now walking effortlessly to the door. He can just escape. He's going to win it now. CM Punk winning the feud against Jimmy Rave. What's he? He's calling for a chair. Oh, Punk wants to deliver more punishment to Jimmy Rave.
Yeah, he's not done. He came here for a reason. It's not necessarily to win the match. It's to hurt Jimmy Rave and take him out once and for all. Chair to the midsection, and now down across the back.
Rave using the chair last week in Manhattan to try to cave in the skull of CM Punk. Of course, Punk suffering a broken skull previously before entering Ring of Honor. Rave trying to take advantage of that weak spot. Right now, though, it's Rave getting destroyed with that chair.
Face first into the chair he goes. And Punk standing tall here in Chicago ring.
Punk's having the time of his life right now. He has absolutely destroyed Jimmy Rave for all the mental and physical pain that the embassy has caused to CM Punk. Punk is getting his revenge. Rave can't even stand up.
Yeah, Punk was just waiting with that chair, but Rave tumbles back down, face first, and Punk just throws the chair on the body of Rave.
And now Punk's gonna take the victory. He's having words with Jade Trump trying to slam the door.
Well, he found a way to become a factor in the matchup, even with a steel cage.
Rave with the chair across the skull.
Nana blinding CM Punk. takes away his vision, and Jimmy Rave with his hands on that chair just connects with CM Punk. And Nana just manhandling Jade Chung as usual at ringside. I don't know why she puts up with the Embassy.
Oh, it's obvious. It's the money of Prince Nana. That's the only reason.
Being used as a footstool for Jimmy Raven, and now Nana trying to help him get out of the cage and win this match.
Both feet have to hit the floor in order for this match to end. That is the only way to obtain victory, by escaping the cage.
Well, that was a tug of war between CM Punk and Prince Nana, and Punk came up the winner of that.
Rave now with the dazed Punk.
The powder to the eyes and the chair shot from Rave have turned the tide of this match into the favor of Jimmy Rave.
Punk is the one losing blood right now.
Both men have been busted open. Such an intense feud between these two men. Rave with Punk by the hair, right into the cage he goes. And now just trying to pull that cut even further open.
Jimmy Rave has defeated AJ Styles, and AJ Styles' only match back here in ROH back at the 3rd Anniversary Celebration Part 2. Jimmy Rave defeating CM Punk on numerous occasions. Could you imagine though if Jimmy Rave can defeat CM Punk inside the steel cage right here in Chicago?
Would certainly be a blow to CM Punk as now Jimmy Rave doing the very same thing to Punk that Punk did to Rave, just using the cage as like a cheese grater.
Grinding the face of Punk into the cage. Jimmy Rave, he's proving that he can get brutal as well, that he has no mercy.
Rave just standing over the fallen body of CM Punk.
Punk's hometown crowd wants Jimmy Rave to die, and they're not shy to say it.
Firing away on Punk, but trying to stay on his feet. Slumped into the ropes now is Punk as Jimmy Rave just pounds away at that head, and now choking away on Punk.
It's all legal in this one.
You are the crown jewel.
The crown jewel of the Embassy, Jimmy Rave with the boot right across the throat. As now Nana trying to get involved as best he can through that cage, pulling away at the hair of CM Punk.
Prince Nana wants this victory, telling Jimmy Rave that he would even have to die to bring the Embassy its greatest victory. All Prince Nana cares about is glory for himself.
Rave trying to escape now, climbing the ropes to try to get over the top of this cage and win the match.
Rave is close.
Trying to get his footing on this cage. Punk back to his feet. Pulling away on the leg of Jimmy Rave.
Punk has taken a beating in this one and suffered considerable blood loss.
Blocks the attempt by Rave, and now Punk going to work on Rave. Both men standing on the top rope.
Come on, Jimmy, think, Jimmy.
The struggle continues.
Take him out.
Punk rammed head first into the top of the cage.
Take him out. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy
What could Rave be looking for right here?
Punk holding on to the cage.
Going for a Russian leg sweep off the top rope. Punk with elbows and another shot to the head of Jimmy Rave. Just firing away, and Rave has crushed himself, but Punk does as well. Both men in a world of hurt right now.
The impact of Rave coming across the top rope caused Punk to lose its footing. Both men down.
It has all come to this, doing battle in a bloody war inside of the steel cage.
Who's going to get to their feet first?
Punk trying his best to get back to his feet, pulling himself up by the ring ropes and by the cage. Rave back up himself. Fires away on Punk. Punk dishes it right back out. Both men struggling to stay on their feet. They've both lost a lot of blood.
Back and forth.
Exchanging strikes here, but neither man going down.
This is what ROH is all about. Hard-nosed competition, toe-to-toe fisticuffs.
Punk with a flurry now on Rave. 3 in a row. Sends him into the ropes. And takes him down with the lariat. Back elbow from CM Punk. Getting another burst of energy. The back heel kick sends Rave down. And Punk can feel the victory.
Punk gaining strength from the Chicago crowd, his hometown crowd.
Grabs hold of the hair of Jimmy Rave, pulls him back up to his feet. Sends him into the ropes. Punk ducks his head, gets kicked for his trouble. Rave now climbing the ropes, looking to escape the cage and win this match.
Can he get both feet over into the floor? No, Punk catching him.
Shots to the lower back of Jimmy Rave, standing on the top rope. Punk climbing up himself. Both men again standing on the top rope. This time Jimmy Rave face first into the top of the cage. Punk looking to climb out himself.
Come on, Rave.
But Rave with another shot.
Rave, big.
Punk might have had enough at this point, and who could blame him?
Russian leg sweep off the ropes. Rave looking for the crossface here. He's got the arm trapped. He's got that shoelace.
He used it last time in Chicago.
Right around the throat of CM Punk. He's just strangling him.
This is very dangerous for Punk.
But hey, anything goes inside the cage. Can Punk withstand this? Can he hang in there? Or will he pass out?
He is getting lightheaded. The oxygen literally being choked out of the body of CM Punk.
That in combination with the blood loss has taken so much out of Punk. We can see the end of the match right here. One more time and Rave is the winner. No! Punk still has some fight left in him. Digging down for an extra burst of energy and feeding off the crowd here in Chicago. Punk kicking away at the back of Jimmy Rave repeatedly. Turns him over, and more cross faces from CM Punk. Kick right to the ribs. Punk with the cover. No.
2 count only. Last night's cage match could only end by pinfall or submission. And can you believe that Prince Nana used the taxpayers' money from Ghana on his high-priced lawyers to make sure the escape rule is in effect in this cage match?
Yeah, he was hoping that Jimmy Rave could just run away from this fight against CM Punk, but no, he's locked inside this cage. And he's elevated and just dropped down to the canvas. Shining Wizard! Cover! Rave kicks out of the Shining Wizard. You can see the frustration in CM Punk. He's giving it all he's got. Punk climbing the ropes now. Rave grab. Oh, the Jade Chung! Jade Chung has entered the cage, trying to put a stop to Punk, climbing over the top to win this thing.
Prince Nana ordering her into the cage, and the whole purpose of the cage was for no outside interference.
Well, he's got her. Punk's got Jade Chung, yeah! Oh, slap across the face of CM Punk. Now Jade Chung up on the back of Punk.
Oh, this is going to be it for Jade Chung.
There's not supposed to be any interference. Ah, down she goes. Rave came charging, Punk sidestepped him, and Rave took down Chung! Oh, only 2. Rave has a Rave clash! But he's so worn down he can't roll him over to go for a cover! He hits the Rave clash on CM Punk!
Prince Nana saving Jade Chung now.
And he just drops her to the floor. No respect for women at all. He hits the Rave Clash, but can't go for the cover. Jay Chung has been neutralized in this match. We still have Nana at ringside. Hopefully he won't get involved in this match. It's supposed to be one-on-one as Jimmy Rave looking to climb out of this cage once again.
Well, at least we know Jay Chung won't be a factor for the rest of this match. Rave, though, it could be all over in just a matter of seconds.
Straddling the top of the cage, Punk trying to get back to his feet.
Rave just had to get the other leg over and he could have dropped, but Punk catching him.
Punk climbing up top himself, both men standing on the top rope. Headbutts from CM Punk repeatedly.
We saw the effect of one headbutt in the Nigel McGuinness Colt Cabana match. Punk with a flurry of them. Now Punk trying to get the other leg over to get out of the cage. What's Rave?
No. Rave Clash off the top rope. No.
Jimmy Rave is going to beat Punk in Chicago.
Punk kicking away at the head of Jimmy Rave, trying to counter out of it. He does. Running knee strike off the top rope. Connects with CM Punk. But again, Rave's so worn down. Can't follow up immediately.
Prince Nana, come on! Punk kicking out. What heart, what courage, what determination.
That could have been it for Punk if Rave would have been able to hit that Rave Clash off the top rope. And the cage door has been opened. Jimmy Rave crawling toward the door to try to escape and win this match. But Punk has his foot.
It's a long way from getting both feet to the floor there.
Pulling Jimmy Rave away from the door, back in the center of the ring. And Punk going through the door himself. Can he reach?
Punk wants the victory.
No, Jimmy Rave pulls Punk back in. Now Rave crawling through the door.
Oh, he's almost got it. Prince Nana trying to pull him.
Punk holding on for dear life.
And now pulling Jimmy Rave back in.
Punk dives toward the door once again, doing his best. Nana's got the cage door look like. Jimmy Rave pulling Punk back in.
What an epic battle we're witnessing, Dave Prazak.
Cage door is shut once again. Butterflying the arms. Welcome to Chicago, Jimmy Rave.
Punk now looking to follow up.
I'm still uneasy about Nana still being at ringside.
Oh, he's got the shoelace. He's gonna try to suffocate, choke out Jimmy Rave.
Perfectly legal and in my mind, perfectly acceptable.
Oh, it is justified.
After all that Jimmy Rave has done, payback.
Come on! You're gonna die!
Punk is trying to murder Jimmy Rave.
Come on, Jimmy!
Rave fights his way out of it. Still has that shoelace around his neck, and Punk, he's looking for that Pepsi plunge, if he can hook it.
What a fitting end it would be for this feud of Punk and Pepsi plunge.
And Nana getting in the cage, come on!
Punk has Prince Nana. Can he get revenge on Nana here?
Come on, do it, yeah, hit him!
Oh, Rave shortening up the spear, but Punk jumping off of Rave with the Enziguri super kick.
Rave is down and now Punk's got his hands on Nana! Right into the cage he goes!
Punk getting some sweet revenge on Prince Nana.
Now he's focusing on Nana. This is giving Jimmy Rave some time to get back to his feet. This wasn't supposed to be about the numbers game. The cage was supposed to keep this one-on-one.
Yeah, but you know what? I love seeing Punk getting revenge on all members of the embassy.
But Jimmy Rave, while he's focused on Nana, Rave's trying to climb out of this cage.
Rave's trying to sneak over the top instead of using the door.
Punk pounding away on the head of Jimmy Rave. The blood flowing into the eyes of both competitors. Punk all the way to the top of the cage.
Well, what could he possibly be doing? Off the top of the cage. I think that's the first time it's ever been done with both guys on the top of the cage. CM Punk wins the feud against the Embassy. CM Punk gets revenge. What a night here in Chicago.